Hello, and welcome to English with Rick, taking your English into the future. Thank you for supporting me making these podcasts. I could not do it without you. And I hope you'll learn a lot from these podcasts and from this one, which is about using 4 forms of the future to express your ideas either when you're speaking or writing about the future. Thinking about the future and making plans for it, a great idea. It sure is a lot better than just letting things happen. What I'd like you to do right now is think about something positive that you would like in your future. When you do this, when you have positive thoughts about things that you would like in your future, it can be called daydreaming. And what I'd like you to do right now is daydream about something positive that you would like in your future. Write a paragraph about your daydream and hit pause on the video right now to take all the time you need to do this. Now that you've written your paragraph about your daydream for the future, here's a lesson about 4 forms that you can use for discussing the future. If you want to discuss events that are scheduled, something that's on a timetable or a calendar, you can use the present simple tense. You can use it for things like saying, the movie starts in 5 minutes. So for events that are scheduled using a timetable or calendar, you can use the present simple tense. And here's how that works. The form is the subject plus the present simple plus a preposition plus the time. And an example is the movie starts in 5 minutes. The subject is the movie. The present simple verb is starts. The preposition is in. And the time is 5 minutes. For future plans, intentions, and predictions with evidence to support them, you can use the future form of going to. An example would be, I'm going to practice drumming tonight. The form is the subject plus be plus going plus to plus the infinitive. In the sentence, I'm going to practice drumming tonight, the subject is I, the verb is am, and there's going to, followed by the infinitive of practice. The word drumming lets everybody know exactly what you'll be practicing. The present continuous future form is a little more complicated, but it's worth knowing because it's used quite often in English. And it's used when there's a single event in the future, more than one person is aware of it, and some arrangements have been made. An example is, are you eating at the same restaurant tonight? Normally, more than one person is aware of the future event, and some preparation has already happened because you probably had to make a reservation. The form is the subject plus be or form of be, the present continuous of the main verb, the object, and the future expression. So in the example, are you eating at the same restaurant tonight? That sentence is in question form, and the subject is you. The verb form of be is are. The verb eating is in the present continuous tense, that's the main verb, and the object is the same restaurant. The future time expression is tonight. For predictions without strong evidence, factual statements, or promises about the future, use will or shall. An example of using will in a sentence which is a prediction about the future without strong evidence, you'd hear it in a sentence like this: people will only buy electric cars by 2030. The form is subject plus will plus the infinitive verb, and in the sentence, People will only buy electric cars by 2030. The subject is people, followed by will, and then the infinitive of buy, which is buy. If you know how to use these 4 forms of the future, you can talk about almost anything in the future, including your daydreams about it. Now you can rewrite that daydream you had about the future using the 4 forms of the future to express your ideas clearly. And I hope your positive daydreams about the future all come true.